Hello, people. Good afternoon. And this is time of afternoon right now. And we got it Bhagavad Gita lecture as series by His Divine Grace ac.bhativedanta swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. This is the chapter 3, text 8 today. That is titled Karma Yoga Action with Krishna Consciousness. Translation: perform your prescribed duties, for doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work. Purpose by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Purpose: there are many pseudo-meditators who misrepresent themselves as belonging to high parentage and great professional men who falsely pose that they have sacrificed everything for the sake of advancements in spiritual life. Lord Krishna did not want Arjuna to become a pretender. Rather, the Lord desired that Arjuna perform his prescribed duties as set for Kshatriyas. Arjuna was a householder and a military general, and therefore it was better for him to remain as such and perform his religious duties as prescribed for the householder Kshatriyas. Such activities gradually cleanse the heart of a mundane man and free him from material contamination. So-called renunciation for the purpose of maintenance is never approved by the Lord, nor by any religious scriptures. After all, one has to maintain one's body and soul together by some work. Work should not be given up capriciously without purification of materialistic propensities. Anyone who is in the material world is certainly possessed of the impure propensities for lording it over material nature, or in other words, for sense gratification. Such polluted propensities have to clear it. Without doing so, through prescribed duties, one should never attempt to become a so-called transcendentalism, renouncing work or living in the cause of others. Well, there is uh, very nice, clear this verse today. There is a subsequent point in this verse today from Bhagavad Gita. But at the first time in the translation, uh, he Krishna is approving that this movement of Krishna consciousness is not a lazy business. Never. In the other words, this movement of Krishna consciousness is a movement that everyone have to perform his duty, or in other words, his service to the Lord, different activities, and we have to work. We have to work in those senses to satisfy the rule and regulations or the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But therefore, this movement of Krishna consciousness, we have to work in all circumstances under the order of Krishna, the Supreme One, of his represent, or in other words, the spiritual master. But it's not a movement that everyone has to be static without uh, don't do nothing. It's a movement where we can find different activities. Always have it in the center. Please the Supreme Personality, the desire of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in his Sastaka, that's expression, Kirtaniya Sadahari. But Kirtaniya Sadahari means 24 hours, 24 hours engaged in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And there is nine kind of process in the devotional service, starting with hearing, with hearing, with hearing about the different activities of Krishna, of God. Smaranam is one of them. Smaranam, Kirtanam, chanting. Kirtanam, in other words, means to speak about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Kirtanam. Kirtanam speak about the scriptures. The scriptures are the all that knowledge that is in the scriptures that that is coming from God, of one way directly, or his representative, his devotees, his pure devotees are manifesting different declaration, a different statement about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that's way one have to work. One have to work, but with Krishna in the center, with Krishna consciousness. Because if we work independently or intrinsically to the love and rule and regulation of God, that's be very danger, because that is the way of the material understanding, that like a result, the work like this can produce very hard attachment to this material world, to this work. In other words, we, like a spiritual soul, mainly, like the original spiritual soul that we have to work under the instruction of Krishna, or under the instruction of his representative, like the different spiritual master, of leading, of following the rule and regulation given by his representative, his bona fide representative, spiritual, spiritual master, in the line of this disciple succession. Okay, that's it that I can understand today. But today was reading from Bhagavat Gita, chapter 3, text 8, in relationship to work in Krishna consciousness. Okay, Hare Krishna. Appreciate to everyone to be with me and paying attention always to these lectures. If someone has some comments or some question that he is inquire, but we can do by this channel, this channel from YouTube. Thank you so much one more time again, and I wish you always good luck for everybody, and Hare Krishna. Have a nice, a wonderful night. Hare Krishna.